Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I hope this is my last video about Roblox usernames because this drama is just kind of like getting a bit carried away. So yeah, hopefully after today, everything's just gonna die down a bit because it is getting a bit silly, but yeah, let's cover the latest news anyway. So you may have seen in my previous video, a little bit of it was about ProjectSupreme, a YouTuber with millions of subscribers, and this guy probably got the most backlash from changing his username. Honestly, I think he should have just said nothing and then people wouldn't be going on at him, but yeah, take a look at this. So Zen has said ProjectSupreme is getting bad feedback on his videos after the drama with the Supreme username. Now it is being reported that he was affiliated with YouTuber Koofy, aka Killergish, and tried to cover up for him. It only gets worse from here if you don't know why that is an issue. So I did check out ProjectSupreme's new upload from a few hours ago, and it's true, the like to dislike ratio is not great. Still more likes than dislikes, but it's clear people are not happy with him. Actually, it's so bad, if you go down to the comment section, just everybody's talking about the username, and I'm gonna defend him in a second because there is a bit more news about this username, and it turns out the account which supposedly got banned was already deactivated and somebody is LARPing as that account already, so I will show you that news in a second. But yeah, knowing ProjectSupreme, he probably doesn't really care, but it does seem a bit crazy he's getting this amount of hate over a username update. On the Koofy thing as well, I looked into the Koofy situation and there was some genuine people which really defended Koofy, like It's Matty, Rainway, a few others. ProjectSupreme was in that friend circle, and to be honest, maybe he did know, but from what I can tell, he didn't really care, and he didn't necessarily try to straight up defend Koofy. He didn't promote him in his videos and stuff, but he did admit in one of the videos on his second channel that he did have a feeling, or he sort of knew Killergish was Koofy, which is not really a good thing to keep a secret. But then again, I think in the eyes of ProjectSupreme, who's not really connected with the Roblox community so much, I don't think he really cared. But yeah, there you go. That's what happens when you've got drama about you in the Roblox community. All of this other stuff starts to come out, right? As I said though, I genuinely feel a bit bad for him because he's not the only creator that got a new username. So many people did it right, but he is getting most of the backlash and criticism, which is not really fair. You know, don't send hate to this guy, it's just unnecessary. One thing I really want to talk about is this though. A Twitter account popped up called The Real Supreme, and I was looking at this, and he said, "Hi, one of my friends who I play CS2 with brought this to my attention. Apparently my first Roblox account got stolen by this guy. I'm not somebody to care all too much about it. I'm an adult now and have better things to do, but I'm still not too pleasant because it was my first account." But I'm still not too pleasant? What? Why does this sound like it's been like translated from a different language into English on Google Translate? It just doesn't make sense, right? At the end of the day, it's just a random account that I'm barely active on, but that's besides the point. It still holds sentimental value because I used it when I was like 13, and that have completely stripped away like it never exists. Man, this is worded horribly. So I was just looking at this. I was looking at his account deleted message. This username has been removed at a request of the brand holder. Again, like, what the heck is this? Also, it still says Supreme on it. It doesn't say like UN and then the numbers after it. I've got to be totally honest, guys. I'm not buying it. I don't believe this guy. You can see what Surfer said. Dude is LARPing, owning a Roblox account. The screenshot is clearly fake. The actual account had its user reset. Crazy how many people just blindly believe this random guy. Honestly, that's just Twitter in a nutshell. Like, you can post the most stupid garbage that's fake. It's got so many like flaws with it. It's just unbelievable. And you will get thousands of people which fall for it. I don't know if that's just a Twitter thing. There seems to be a lot of stupid people on this platform. Yeah, EJ said the same thing. I would like to point out that this image is fake. The original Supreme's username was reset to, there you go, UN475 username and display name. It would not be showing up as Supreme anymore. Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. On the left hand corner it said Supreme, and I was like, well, that doesn't look right. Whoever the real Supreme owner is, I doubt he even cares. Also, I just want to mention the account was deactivated before ProjectSupreme got the username, so yeah, deactivated, not banned. I don't know if I made that clear enough in my previous video, so apologies if I made that mistake. We were sort of led to believe that it was banned at the time, but I still think the guy could reactivate it today if he wanted to. I mean, this drama is kind of blowing up a bit, so maybe the real guy will find out eventually. He last went online, what was it, 5 months ago? Yeah, he doesn't care. In other news though, now people are talking about this, and I'm not gonna lie guys, I thought this has been a thing for ages, but Mud says, on Roblox, no one can have the same display name as a star creator's username. Counts for their old usernames as well. Sadly, many Roblox players lost the opportunity for normal display names. Roblox needs to address this. Although, I did request the name Mud. Oops. Oh yeah, he got a little bit of backlash as well. He was like one of the first ever guys to get a username reset. I don't know if I'm going bonkers, but I just remember this being a thing thing since like, what, 2022 or something? So I've made an alt account, and if I just go up to the settings to prove something to you guys, you can see if I change my display name to, I don't know, just something like ROBLOX. So let's go and type in this. It's not going to let me, and that's because I'm in the stars program. However, if I change this to my Roblox username, so with like the 0, because yeah, I never changed it, it might also not let me. So hang on, let me just try. Okay, there you go. It doesn't let me because, you know, that's the name of my account. I'm in the stars program group with this username. So yeah, I believe this has been a thing for ages. If a star creator has a username, you can't use that for your display name, and that's simply because of like impersonation issues. I don't know if you guys remember a few years ago, I think there was like a fake ROBLOX like trying to scam people on the website. Was that over UGC Limited? I can't remember, it was ages ago. I guess it is true that now YouTubers have reset these usernames, so let's use like Connor as an example. Yeah, you can't use that anymore. Let's try Nick. Yep, you can't use Nick. Let's try Jack. Can't use Jack. What about James? Can you use James? Yeah, you can. I can see why people are talking about this actually, but technically it's not too new. You've never really been able to pinch a YouTuber's name as far as I remember. I think even ROBLOX, right? Like, yeah, that's been a thing for ages. You used to be able to like bypass it by putting in like an I instead of an L. Oh, they finally patched it. Okay, that's good. What about Bob? Can you use the name Bob? No, you can't. What about Tim? Oh, you can use Tim. So there's a few names out there you can use. Henry? Yeah, no one's called Henry. So there you go. I've got to admit though, if you want to use your real name as like your display name, so if you're called like Connor or Nick or Jack or something, you can't use it. That does suck. That's stupid. And that's exactly why star creators should only be able to use the names from their YouTube channel. Okay, now we've got some news to talk about from 2021. I don't know why RTC replied to this, but I guess I've got to talk about it because now people are sending it to me. So back in 2021, RTC said news. Some people are saying Poke is entitled for wanting the username Poke on Roblox. They say star creators shouldn't get special treatment to access terminated usernames. What are your thoughts on this? So back in 2021, I was like, what? Nobody said that, because I think I was going through the replies, and yeah, you got to keep in mind, guys, right? Back then, Poke didn't get the username. He just said he wants it, and people were angry at him for that, like just saying he wants a username. So I was just like, come on, right? But there you go. RTC replied today, so they waited 4 years. Okay, since it's RTC in 2021, we can roll our eyes, but we can definitely attest people have said this. No one said that, lol. I guess the funny thing now is Poke has actually got a username. You can see here, 5 hours ago, 7 years later, it finally happened. I was defending this guy because he was getting hate just for asking about it, and now he actually got it. Oh, thank God for that, guys. A good like to dislike ratio. That's nice to see. I thought he was going to be spammed with dislikes like poor old ProjectSupreme, but now it looks like he's alright. Oh yeah, that's why he said it as well, because Lil Nas X and Gucci kept resetting usernames from old accounts, and he was like, hey, I've got like 5 million subs, I want one as well. But Roblox said no, until 4 years later, they said yes. I met Poke at Hazm's party. He was a really nice guy, actually. It's kind of iffy with YouTubers when they have like millions of subs. They either like don't want to talk to you, or they're like really nice. No, I can confirm Poke is really nice. Okay, guys, in more news, we got some news here from TazD, who really wanted a username reset to TazD, and it turns out he actually got one. Now, a lot of people are wondering, how the heck did he do this? Because this guy's not a YouTuber, he's not really a developer. Well, I don't really want to leak the method, but this is what I've heard. If you've got connections with Roblox, so let's say Roblox is following you, or you know some Roblox admins, well, apparently you can reach out to them, and even if you're not in the stars program, they can give you your proper username, only if the account is like deactivated or banned though, so just keep that in mind. So I'm pretty sure that's how he got it, because I know a lot of people are going to be asking me about this, but yeah, there you go. I have to admit, this message is kind of funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Taz, I think you were kind of complaining about it a bit. One thing I will say though, this is the same with like Poke, Taz, all of these people. I don't mind if these guys are getting resets, because they're resetting their name to like what their platform is called. It's not so much like ProjectSupreme, where he just set it to Supreme when it shouldn't have even been Supreme in the first place. So these guys claiming they're like actual usernames, that's just like me claiming ROBLOX, right? It wouldn't really matter, and people wouldn't be angry at me for it, but I'm still not going to do it because I'm too lazy to even ask. Okay, here you go. I'm just going to add this into the video. TazD did just post how he actually got it. So he said he makes music. His music goes to Roblox for a distributor, and then the distributor asked Roblox to give him the artist name. There you go. That makes sense. So yeah, you've pretty much got to have like a connection if you've got like followers on some kind of platform. I actually didn't know this guy made music, to be honest. But yeah, you can reach out to Roblox, and apparently they will give you the username. I have a feeling, guys, this might go horribly wrong in the future, but yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Oh dear, that didn't last long. Apparently it has gone wrong a bit, because Taz just admitted admitted he used AI to make the music. Oh god, well, that's a bit of a problem. So I guess you can make a song off AI, pretend to be an artist, and then still get a custom username reset? Oh my gosh, people are not going to be happy about this one. I can actually see why it was limited to star creators. I guess now if you make music, maybe if you've got followers on Instagram as well, you could get it. I don't know, you just got to somehow reach out to Roblox and have the connections, right? And I think the final news for today's video, guys, because I'm so fed up of talking about bloody usernames. Anyway, shout out to Rollymons, who said, when an account is closed, it will now be named as account deleted with a space in it, and the name will be restored if it is reactivated or appealed. Okay, so that's interesting. So normally it would still display their normal username, but I think what happened is so many Roblox accounts of like disturbing usernames were getting banned, and sometimes Roblox used to reset it to like content deleted and then some numbers, but in some cases the usernames just, you know, stayed there. So there we have it. If you get banned, your account is going to look like this on someone's friends list.